what?
Oh, wow. Right. The cross was, I don't know if anyone can see it, is emblazoned there now. Right. So it's something significant in time with this here. And the symbol, this lady and the cross, it goes back to this era, this time. Yes. Can I just say, I wanted to leave this lovely area here and just go a little bit further up the passageway.
Yeah, cool.
Now, as we come into the peacefulness and the serenity of this area, of this room, I'm getting a confliction, if that's the right word, a confliction of mind, of thought, stress, and we could say that kiddies and what have you. But no, not so. Because here, the way I can describe this atmosphere, this here at the moment, again, it's good, and I feel good about it, is that, or what they want to show me, is that something very important. You've heard me talking about the hub of a particular property. And this area is the hub, to me, of this property. Absolutely.
Why?
Well, because in mind here, it's as if I feel as if decisions, big decision-making went on. And if I may say, because the good man is here with me now, I say to him now, with total respect, this is your place. This is your place, Fred, OK? This is your place where conditions were, not that the rest of it's not yours, but this was your joy, this area. And this is where you made your decisions, very just decisions as well, noble decisions, which were good. He was a very good man in his previous time.
He
was.
What sort of things are you picking up on that he did?
I feel that in the areas here, the land and what have you, his decisions were listened to. His decisions were not just listened to, but they were followed. Oh, God. He was very high esteem. Absolute. And people listened to. And he was just with people. He really was so just. And he would help souls. He would help them so much without giving it a thought. And because of his high esteem and what have you, people of the day couldn't really believe that someone would do that. His name, the way he was talked about, was just things that he did.
All the people that you've picked up on, are they all from the same era, or are they all from different eras?
No, they're different eras altogether. Those two darling, good-souled monks are on a different level. The person who comes on the hits him. I know it is. The man with the red emblazoned on his front is our man in front of us here, Fred, reincarnated. They brought that back now. He's not a spirit, he's returned home. Fantastic. This is God. This is the most wonderful thing of my energy to date. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. OK, we've unravelled the mystery. And can I just say this to you? If you go back to and check records, this is him back.
I'm just confused. Did you say William?
Yes.
Is this the same person that's opening? This isn't.
Got nothing to do with the opening and the shutting
You just
of the
said
doors.
you saw a man that was dressed in this, whose Fred used to be.
That's him.
Who owned, and this was his place.
Yes.
So what would it be with a red cross across a?
Knights.
I want to go back to Knight Templar.
Knights Templars used to wear that sort of thing.
This man goes back. He's reincarnated from those times.
Wow. How do you feel when you hear things like that?
I wouldn't have paid for it. They used to pay for their own crusades. I wouldn't have done that. Maybe I did, I don't know.
Honest to God, I will never, I'm sure, experience this again. This has got to be, and I'll put this on record, the best, and I know spirits are listening, the best elevated experience up to date in my life and my mediumship. I'm so excited because I've had it proven to me now about my, not theories, what they told me in the past about reincarnation and what have you. And I'm standing now in front of a man physically who's now incarnated, born again, come into his adult life, drawn back
Isn't that
to
amazing?
what belonged to him.
God.
This is exceptional to me.
I knew that anyway.
Did you?
I felt it, yeah.
Have you always felt this way?
Yeah. 20 years ago.
Really? Would you not want to go back in the record books and find out exactly who lived here?
I've
and
got all the records going back to 1207.
So we could find out who the man was with
yeah,
that's fantastic.
Baron de Risbroek.
Is that his name? So you knew?
Yeah.
He knew? Gosh. That's amazing.
Okay.
No, that's brilliant.
I'm just excited. Oh, wow.
The thought of Fred being reincarnated and back in his home was a surreal experience for all of us. We don't know who was more delighted by this news, Derek or Fred. After a short break, we continued our investigation in the lounge with our night vision cameras.
I feel a presence, just as I'm talking, it's like spiritually is listening intently to what I'm saying. And again, I feel goodness about this name, Elizabeth. Absolute goodness. And it's like there's an invitation. What's actually happening in this home right now? There's an urgency of invitation to explore. This section of the wall here where this beautiful tapestry is, maybe if someone was sitting comfortable there, that there'd be a ruffling of the tapestry. Again, trying to draw
you?
attention.
No, I just saw a flash. Did you see a flash?
I saw a flash, but did you just breathe in my ear?
No. I was looking up there.
Okay.
You must have done. Just
I'm
breathe.
sure I didn't.
Just breathe now.
I'm breathing like that normally.
It actually made my hair.
Yeah. Now, that's because listening, I feel, you know, maybe we're going to get some little bit of activity coming now. In actual fact, if I was to go further over here, I would say right now, especially in this corner, I feel there's this, like, movement that comes across the room from the height and would finally stand there and peruse and watch. So I reckon there's got to have been not just spiritual manifestation here, but a real earnest attempt to draw attention. And I feel the build-up of that energy now. So I know for a fact, whoever this individual is, whether it be Elizabeth or what, I feel we're getting listened to now. Absolutely. So maybe later we may start to get conditions happening here. Who?
Right.
Say it again. Say it again. I've got the other one. All right, okay. Sam's just said to me the links that I got earlier in another room, there's another person that wants to inform us of his conditions around. And I gave the name linked with a monk called Tom, and now we get the other name called Ralph.
Ralph.
Ralph? Ralph, it sounds like. Ralph. Okay. Now, these two, one of them relied on the other, and I feel the name Ralph relied on the name Thomas, Tom. And I feel that we're going to, hopefully, with their efforts combined, we're going to get noises and activity. Maybe we're going to get some spiritual orbs, maybe we'll get them together.